Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to Evolving Joes. I just woke up and I want to take you guys through some of exactly how I do this. So, I have a stack of cards that are in sleeve protectors. I'm obviously going to take them out and take them out of the thing, but I want to show you guys just a quick run through of everything that goes into it. So, we have Tilmask Ogerpon from Twilight Masquerade. I'm going to slide it out of there. We have it in a penny sleeve. And then I have my setup, which I have a little laptop, which is my girlfriend's. And then over here I have a scanner, which we bought. And then my toolbox, of course. Don't judge me on these videos. I do this for fun. So we'll put it into the scanner. And we'll drop it face down on the scanner. I don't put it... Here, let me grab this. So, just so you guys can see, I don't put it exact. I leave a gap in between the thing. Close it. I'll go over here to my little trusty, dusty laptop. And I'll open the scanner. And wait for it to come up. And we'll just talk about a little bit of why I'm doing this is because I want to get graded 10s. We all know that when you get a 9, it doesn't increase the value of the card. And when we send the cards in for grading, yeah, we do it sometimes to because we love the card and we want to keep it safe at all times. But for me, I want the gem mint 10. So we just started collecting and I fell in love with the hobby. And I want some 10s. So we're using Gems AI grading. It's you can get 40% off your first month. You get I think 100 grades, and so we just are trying to do the best that we can. So we go through scan. I think my girlfriend was walking behind me. Let's see. Let me make sure you guys can see that all right. Maybe I'll turn off the light there. Okay, so we'll... Oh, can't zoom in. So I'll try to get closer. Turn off the light again. So we'll go scanner glass, no detect edges. We're using the photo. 4x6, color output, 600 dpi. Scan. And so we're letting it scan off the printer. And the whole reason I bought the printer was to scan Pokemon cards. I don't use it for anything else. So with the 600 dpi, it takes a little bit longer for it to scan the items because it's picking up a higher resolution. Do 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 do. And then look at, I also made this a square to put into the scanner to have the card going square, but I used an ink pen to cut it out. And now I'm scared to use it because I don't want to have the cards get ink on it, but we're going to give it a go anyways. We're going to put it over here with our gloves. Scanning, so the preview is going to come up, it centered, so we're going to... So it came out the right way. Sometimes it'll come out sideways, and then we'll take and we'll just flip it around. And so because it came out right, we'll just go to add. We'll go back to the scanner. Flip this bad boy over to the back. Let's try this thing now. Give it a go. So we're using our little square thing. We're going to scan again with the 4x6, 600 dpi. And yeah, so we'll just wait for it to scan and see. And this is the basis of the whole basis of my channel is to grade Pokemon cards with AI grading. And then once we get 20, we're going to buy a subscription to PSA and send in our first 20 cards. We're going to do some cards that say not 9s, but with the AI grading, it does tell me where we could run into a problem. And while I was looking at other cards that are actually graded in a PSA 9, like this Charizard, for example, I noticed that this graded in a 9, and it has, the only thing that's wrong with this card is at the very bottom, oh man, on this corner, you can't see it, I can see it with my bare eye, it has whitening on the edge. And if you guys know of any way that we could fix whitening and cheat, I'm all ears. So this one came out sideways like it does sometimes, so we'll go back to that. We'll click on this one, and what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. There it is. So now it's sideways, and you see we got the little white thing with the edges in there. We'll go to edit. I wonder, can you guys see this? I don't know. Loading. Yeah, it's kind of crude. Sorry, you guys, but you know what I mean. And we'll just flip it over until it's right way up, and keep resolution up here at the top. Set done. I'll try to do another video, but I'm doing this off my phone. I'm not a professional by any means. And then we'll go to save. All right, let me take this thing out. There we go. So now we'll go to save. I should have just held it with my hand and did it for you guys, huh? And you can see all the stuff. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad right there. Probably not going to be good. I don't really like that. It's going to give it a bad grade, I think. Yeah, we're going to redo that without the thing. I don't like that one. We're going to, I'm sorry, we're going to delete that one. Delete. Go to add. Close the scanner. These are my settings. Photo 4x6, color 600 dpi. Scan. We'll wait for it to scan up. I should have just held it for you guys. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section, and I really appreciate it. I'd also really appreciate some likes and follows, subscribes. You know what I mean? Like I said, just help me get this channel off the ground. This is all just to have fun and something to do before I go to work. So, so it's running the scanner right now. Let's flip the camera back around, guys. Look at over there, a pretty little girl chilling. So we got, bam. So it does it sideways sometimes, which I have no idea why. We'll just go to edit, loading. We'll go over here, keep resolution. If I can click it, keep resolution. Down here we have the box changer. No. Bam, perfect. And I just go to over here to done. And then we'll save, file name. We'll give it a new name. I don't know how to spell it. O-G-E, Ogre, P-A-W-N. Ogre Pond, because that's what it sounds like to me. I don't compress the file, I just save it under image. And then save, it'll save it. I'll put, these are on my home screen or my desktop. Pokemon Pics. Select folder. Your file has been saved. Good deal. And then we'll go make this small. Okay. And we'll bring up Google Chrome because I don't like Microsoft Edge. Just bring it up from down here. Alright, now we're in Jim's card Grade AI. We'll go back up. Okay, so this is the good stuff right here. Grading company, we're going to use PSA. We're going to go card type, Pokemon, choose a file. Over here we got the files that come up. We'll go back to the top. Houndoom, didn't say Ogerpon. That's crazy. Not that one. Probably this one. Yep, it's going to be Ogerpon. I'm going to open that. I probably should have cropped it down. So it loaded the file right there. We're going to choose another file. Go back over here. Ogerpon 2. Open. And then it's loading the file. Blammo. Grade my card. Now it's running the grades for you. And this is going to take a second. And we'll see what it gives us, if it's a PSA 10, and if not, it'll tell us exactly what's wrong with the card. So we'll go ahead and give it a go and see what happens. Let me turn my light back on. Blam. The ring light of justice. I'll take this card out of the, sometimes I get stuck like that. Take this card out. And this was just a promo from the EBTs. I have to go get cards like everybody else where you go stand in line. You know what I mean? Hey, get off. I need like a regular, just a little stand or something. Sorry about my big old fat fingers, guys. Oh. So we got it back in the sleeve, the Ogerpon sleeve. So once it comes up with the grade, I'll put the grade on the outside of the card. And those dents are in the thing, but the card looks in pristine. It's pretty well centered. It should, to the naked eye, it would pass for a PSA 10, but that's the point. Our naked eyes lie, and we can't. You know what I mean? Unless you're like really, really, really looking under the microscope at the cards and stuff like that, we're not going to have any idea. You could also use the. Let's go back out of here real quick. We can also go back to the Pokemon pics and do a card like Machamp. Click it. Look at it. And let it come up. Oh. Oh, there we go. We got two. Close that one. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There's like Rick and Morty. And then we can zoom in on the card. Go 75% zoom. Let's get that out of there. Make it big. And then we could see, you guys can see all the flaws on the card. Look at that. So you could actually like really, really look. You just use Google Photos. See the black dot right there. It's dirty. And you can zoom in, see it's dirty. I know on the bottom of the card's dirty. You can see the black dot right there. So you could actually use your computer and the scanner to pick up all the imperfections of the card. Zoom out. It's got a little spot right there in the white. And then down here at the bottom, you see that? Somebody dropped some sauce on that bad boy. And then you can see the edges. And that AI grading is picking up all this. So let's go back to this. Oh, Gem Mint 10, PSA 10. It says it'll dime out, so gives you a card identification. And Gem's it's like $9 for the first month with Gem's card AI grading. You could actually use your phone to take pictures, but I'd rather use a high resolution scanner. And then it gives you a detailed grading breakdown. 54:46 left to right, 52:48. Back is 60:40. Top bottom 63.35. Let's take a look at that. I don't believe it. And it's true. Wait, yeah, no, look at it. So the top corner, yeah, that's pretty. It's not dead center, but it's okay. 65.35 top to bottom. I wonder if PSA's tolerance is still 75.25. I don't think top to bottom isn't that bad actually. The center's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? I mean, on the back of the card, I don't think it's got a 65. I don't think this is right here. 65.35 top bottom. All four corners present sharp points with no rounding or fraying, no whitening visible at tip. Factory edges are clean, no chipping or fraying. Surface gloss is intact with no scratches, dents, or dimples. Additional photos, and you can upload more cards for additional photos. Meets PSA 10 requirements. Limiting factors: front centering is near the 45 threshold. Otherwise, no limiting flaws within PSA 10 tolerance. No higher grade than PSA 10 exist. Estimated market range: $20 to $40. So it's almost not worth grading, but we don't worried about that. What we're trying to do is find gem mint 10s, and with the value of cards skyrocketing, these cards are going to be hard to, because they come in the plastic from the thing. All the promos are going to be hard to grade PSA 10. So I say send it in, sit on it. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send that bad boy in and sit on it. It'll be one of the 20 that we send in. So we're going to mark on the card 10 in the top corner. Blammo. See that? It's backwards for you guys, but it says 10 to me. And then we'll actually put it in one of these, a rigid card holder, so we don't have to keep taking it out. So we have two. We have those ones, and then we have the semi-rigids that PSA want us to send in with the cards. And these are BCW. I have no idea what that is. I don't know where I bought them. They work just fine, I guess. I don't really like them. I don't like them because of this. That's why I don't like them. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and the rest of the videos will be similar to this, of grading cards, and then when the big day comes of getting the cards back from sending them into PSA, we will post everything that we've done. Every single little thing. Sorry for getting so close to the camera. Alright, you guys. Like I said earlier, throw some comments, hit me with some likes, and hit me with some follows so I can, get better at this channel and get better at this stuff. Thanks.